Trying on jeans doesn't have to be stressful. Today we're sharing our best tips on sizing and styling and how to make the dressing room feel less like a battle zone and more like a confidence boost.
Okay, let's be real for a second. The jeans crisis, something that nobody talks about, how jeans fit, how they can kill our confidence or how they can build our confidence. In today's episode, Erin and I went shopping. So we're going to dig into something a little different today. We're going to show you our try-ons. And how we went to the Gap and tried on a ton of jeans, all different sizes, all different styles, to just kind of show you how different a pair of jeans can make you feel. So I'm Jen.
And I'm Erin, and we are Life Beyond the Scale. Thanks for joining us.
All right, Erin, what do you think? When you try on a pair of jeans well, I guess maybe I should ask you, do you try on jeans or do you order jeans online? Do you not wear jeans?
I do find that I don't do as well ordering online as I would like. I am more of a brick and mortar person. I want to feel them. I want to see them. I want to see how they're made. I also have found that I'm that person that probably grabs 3 sizes of the same jean because I don't always know how it's going to fit, how comfortable I'm going to be. I want to see what it feels like when it's a little bit baggier or when it's a little bit more fitted. So, no, I am definitely a try on girl. How about you, Jen?
Yeah, kind of the same. I don't typically spend a lot of money on jeans. I have a lot of jeans. I like jeans. Jeans are definitely in my wheelhouse of comfort, but I like you, I want to know how they're going to feel. And I think there's like a time and place for all of it. Sometimes I do want a nice structured jean that maybe will look a little more professional, a little more suck 'em in, like maybe giving you that little bit of, snatched feel. And then there are other times where I'm out running errands or lounging or, even going for a walk, and I'm going to want something a little softer, a little more comfortable, I guess. But as we're heading into the season of fall, denim's having a moment. Gap's having a comeback. And so I'm not sure that would call myself a Gap shopper. I love jeans and I love the inclusivity that Gap offers when it comes to sizes as well as height and length. Right. And so they do
Yes.
everything from like a petite to a tall to a regular to an ankle. I mean, they were showing us all the different things yesterday. And so for those maybe watching or listening, your price point might be a lot higher than the Gap, um, maybe a little more bougie than what we're going to show you today. And then some of you, might be a little bit more, shopping at your grocery store. Or we tried on all the different styles. Like you mentioned, we needed all the sizes, but
Yes.
also that confidence of, you don't always feel your best in front of those mirrors in a dressing room with those fluorescent lights, or at least I don't. It seems to kind of bring out all the flaws. So, one of the things that I enjoyed from our shopping experience yesterday was that we did not have the need to buy a pair. And
Yes.
isn't there like a pressure when you go shopping because you have to
Yeah.
find that perfect pair of jeans and then everything makes you feel bad about yourself, or you're seeing all your flaws, or the maybe your size now felt tight in that particular store, and so now you're not blaming the jeans, you're blaming yourself. You've decided you must have gained all this weight. You can't blame the dryer when you're at the store, right? It has to be me. I must be
Yes.
doing something wrong. So I don't know. How did you feel when we went shopping? Was the pressure gone? Was it a little more lax than typical with jean shopping?
It was more of a fact finding mission for us. So the pressure wasn't there like, oh, I have to get this for a special event or I need this right now. Had to mute the audio because there was music in the background and YouTube doesn't allow that. We're having fun with barrel jeans. Shopping with a friend
Yes.
is really the way to go because you have somebody who knows you, who sees you and knows kind of what you struggle with. Here we are trying on jeans. Jen has the horseshoe jeans on, and we are talking about how much fabric there is and how even these might not be what she would pick, that they're just a little bit too extra. So they can also talk you down and say, no, no, they look good. Stop picking yourself apart. Or, absolutely not. No, those don't do it for you. These were definitely a fail. I feel like I'm wearing a big diaper in these. Obviously, too big, too long, but I've seen the asymmetrical front look really cute on lots of girls. Unfortunately, not on me. These were definitely not a buy. I mean, let's be honest. It's like, yeah, no, the other ones were better. Take those off. The other
Yeah.
ones are better. It's like you said. It's not about what you did wrong. It's just the jeans. They stack the fabric really super high, and then they have this laser that comes and cuts the material. What happens is, as the different sizes are there, uh, there is a discrepancy in the
Sure.
way the sizing, like one size 10 does not necessarily fit exactly the same. So that could really mess with you, like, oh, what happened? I bought a 10 and now this 10 doesn't fit. No, it's just the way the manufacturing is done. And
Right. So I'm going to take that piece of education that you just taught me. Maybe if a pair that I feel like is my size didn't fit today, that maybe where was it on the stack? Right? Did I grab one of those
Mhm.
first? And there's no way for us to know that. So that's going to make me feel a little bit better. I mean, we can't really do
Mhm.
anything with the lights except buy a bunch of different sizes and try them on at home and see. But I don't always, have the flexibility in my bank account to do that. So yeah, bring a friend, a friend that's going to tell you if your butt looks big, a friend that's going to tell you, stretch yourself a little bit, try on that different style that you're not used to, and kind of go from there. So today, while we are going to show you many different styles that we can kind of show you, hopefully you will just take this as information to see, are you curious about trying on a different style than you're used to? Going into a different store? Maybe it's a different wash than you're used to. We both
Mhm.
tried on camo pants yesterday.
Camel pants were a big step out of our comfort zone for both of us, and we liked it. Fun, actually. One last thing I would add to what you were saying. If you know you're going to go try on clothes, set yourself up for the success.
Yeah.
Wear good underwear. Wear
Oh,
the right underwear. If you know you're trying on a dress, you'll want to wear the right underwear for that. But the same thing with jeans. You want to have the right underwear on, the right shoes. If you know that you're looking for a pair of jeans to go with a particular, if it's a flat, or if it's a something with a heel, bring those particular shoes with you so that you can gauge better the fit, because you may try them on and think, oh, these are great, but they're too long or they're too short
yes.
if you don't have the right shoes on. And maybe then you're going to have to spend money on tailoring in order to get them just right. So
Now,
that's last thing I'd add with that.
yeah, well, real quick, tell me about tailoring. Have you done that before? Is that something that you would do with jeans?
I have. I have actually done it with the cheaper brands of jeans, Target and Old Navy. I have found jeans that I really liked. There's a tailor that I use here. Say it was like $20
Oh,
to hem a pair of jeans, and she hems them so that it has that line, looks so it looks like it's the right, like that the stitching
yeah.
looks exactly the way it does when you buy them. Yeah, I want to say the jeans that I was buying were only like a $30 pair of jeans. So I thought,
Mm.
yeah, okay, I'll spend $20. The same thing with any woman who has to go up a size to make it fit. And then you have the waist issue. Here's Jen talking about how if she were to size up in the jeans, that there would be an even larger gap or gape in the waistband that she would not want to have. With, bending over, and then you have this, it's a matter and sizing up. These jeans on Erin would be a perfect example of sizing up to have the fit through the tummy fit much better if they were just one size up. That would make a difference. Not letting the number on the jean of like, no, I want to be this number. Sometimes you just want it to be that it just feels comfortable and it's flattering. And sometimes that means going up a size, perhaps taking it in a little bit here and there to get it to be just right. But
Mhm.
jeans, there are jeans out there that can be just as comfortable as a pair of sweatpants. Here's Jenn wearing the barrel leg jeans, and she has it paired with a cute cap and top, making it a cute, stylish outfit, and the drawstring making it extra comfortable. Oh.
No matter what your age is, I think all women need a good
Exactly.
pair of jeans. And back to that clothing size, I think that the more expensive that of pair of clothing item, jeans or whatever that you're wearing, higher end stores tend to have a different sizing than something that also a department store that also carries a junior size. So it
For
really,
sure.
like, just like we are always saying, we're more than the number on the scale. This is life beyond the scale. Life beyond the tag today. Let's take that. And if
Yes.
right, and if we have to, let's cut that tag out. If that tag is frustrating us, cut it out. You're not going to remember 3 weeks from now, 3 months from now, what size those jeans were. You're just going to remember how great your booty looks in them.
Yeah.
So let's just show them. Let's see. Come to Gap with us.
You had mentioned the snatched feeling. The thing
Mhm.
with Gap jeans is they tend to be a heavier material. And
Like all
and they
cotton,
don't
right?
all cotton, and so they don't have as much stretch, I think, so much
Yeah.
as like when I compared myself to like an Old Navy jean that definitely has more stretch, which I love because it
Yeah.
feels more like sweatpants, stretchiness and forgiveness. But I will say, if you're looking for more of that snatched feeling of like it's holding you in, that the
Mhm.
Gap jeans definitely had that feeling to it. I tried on a pair of the crop pants, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
were talking about this, that I had. What do you think? Do you like the cropped better or the longer length wide legs? A pair of cropped pants from Old Navy last year, thinking, "Oh, I love the way that looks with the ankle." What I have discovered for me is that with my proportion with a high waist, I need a longer pant that it cuts me
Well,
off.
elongate the leg.
Right. So, you know, but I would have been before, I would have been blaming myself. Oh, it's me. I gained weight. That's why. No, you really need to look at the proportion. And that's why it's so important to try on different styles and different lengths and different sizes, because then you get the information of like, oh, this is what, oh, okay, I like the way this, I look taller, I look longer, I look
Yes.
leaner, and that you get that information by trying on different things. And I will say that uh, you never know, I might be going back and buying those camo pants. I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah, I hope
So
so. We'll
never
be
say
trying.
never, you never know.
That's right. And maybe jeans aren't your thing. I did, toss on this little jean shirt from Walmart. I want to say it was in the $22 price range. So just even adding a splash of denim, whether it's in a bag or just, a cover up, just to kind of wear on top of your leggings, that's another option as well as we head into fall.
There is no age limit for jeans. Somebody said, "Oh, I'm too old for jeans." I'm like,
No.
absolutely not. No age limit on jeans. They look great on everybody. So if you've been on the fence, you really should take a look and give it a try.
Remember, nothing is wrong with you. You are not the wrong shape. You are exactly right. It just might take a day of trying on multiple sizes and styles to find your confidence again. Remember, you are more than a waistband. So if
Yeah.
you have any other stores that you would love for us to go shopping at, please let us know. Anything else you'd like to see styled or a different try on, please mention that in the comments. Or if you have your favorite, we'd love to hear it. And thank you to the Gap. The women there were so lovely and accommodating.